Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Money Drive. Today we have a special guest with us. He is a multi-time state qualifier, and he's going into senior year with one thing on his mind, and that's the state title. He is the man of the hour, ladies and gentlemen, Spencer Mosier.
What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Of course, I have Eli with me.
What's up, brother?
Real quick, before we get super into it, obviously we have some news coming out of our city. We just got a new wrestling coach. Eli, what do you think about that?
I think it's good. My brother had him. He's a really solid wrestling coach, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. And I think we already have so they're brothers. My O-line coach, Matt, it's his brother, Nick. So, I mean, I'm guessing Matt will come to the wrestling room, too, throughout the year and just kind of wrestle with us, so.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm excited. Got high hopes for him. I mean, he's done great things up at Winfield. I mean, they're obviously producing right now. The Suttles twins, you know, they've made huge leaps with him being their head coach, and I don't see a problem with him coming in. We're gonna, take the year as it comes and get after it.
Pause. All right, so going back to the Suttles twins.
Okay.
Going back to the Suttles twins.
Okay.
Owen and Talon. I don't remember which one you wrestled. But
it was Owen at the beginning of the year, and I definitely got pinned at home.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn, okay?
Yeah, I agree.
So, this season you qualified for state. Obviously, didn't go well. How was state for you? Like, how did that go?
My first match, I kind of made a big stupid decision. So I messed up my nose the week of regionals. It was like Tuesday, and it had bothered me. Why are we laughing, guys?
I don't know. This guy's staring at me.
Why are we laughing?
I looked at him. He had like a huge smile.
I'm just a happy guy. Come on
Alright.
now, brother.
So you messed up your nose.
Yeah, messed up my nose week of regionals. Regionals, it actually wasn't too bad. It was kind of going into the week of state. I kind of bumped it a few more times and messed it up a little bit more. But I thought I was still good going into state. So. God damn it.
Just kidding, bro.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Dude,
Time to hammer down. This is Money Drive. We got money in our minds.
Guys, I'm locked in over here, and y'all are just over here giggling.
He's giggling. I'm trying to be I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
I know you're here, It's kind of hard to miss you.
Oh, all right. Is that a fat joke? All right, we're starting off with this. What about those Suttles? Owen?
Yeah, so
Pinned?
I did get pinned at home. Definitely not what I want to happen, especially against Winfield, but I'll give it to them. The Suttles twins are solid wrestlers. Owen, I think, has made the 4A finals twice now, something like that. And I think Talon has always placed. So, I mean, they're pretty solid as they are, Which isn't a bad loss, but definitely not how I wanted to start the year off. And then we were all... God damn.
We're making eye contact.
But you just pause. And you're like,
Yeah, dude, I know I paused because I thought about...
Okay,
we were talking about state.
Let's pick it up. All right, so state, how'd your matches go? Just kind of pick up from
there. First match, I go out. Nose is kind of it was hurting that morning a little bit, but I thought I was good enough. I wasn't going to wear the face mask. And I go out, wrestle the first period, I think it was a minute and a half into the first period, I get cross-faced right over my nose, and instantly it started hurting. After that, I just kind of lost my focus. Didn't really wrestle how I should have, and lost my first match. Got upset first match. Kid from Bonner Springs, I don't really know who he was, but, it is what it is. Fought the backside. I don't know how many matches I won on the backside. To the blood rounds, and wrestled the blood rounds versus Nate Barron from Newton, who had beat me the week before at regionals. And let's just say he beat me again. because, you know, he's a solid wrestler, but that was my state. Didn't end up how I wanted it to, and this guy Hagen's laughing again.
Okay, no. But so what is the blood rounds?
The blood rounds. So that's like, it's the backside of the bracket, and you have to win this match to advance far enough in the bracket to place.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
So
But
it's like your live or die match, basically.
That's what I call a blood match.
you got something more? You want me to move on with it?
You can move on.
So this after the season, obviously there was something going around, and Coach Biddle had to resign. What are your thoughts on?
My personal opinion, I know other people feel different ways about it, but there was a lot of controversy throughout the season between even like the team and the coach. So that team feeling wasn't there like all season. At least it wasn't for me. Like there was just a lot of stuff going on. I mean, it was teammate to teammate, you know, coach and the team. Like there was just a bunch of stuff going on all season. And, you know, I got kind of caught in between being on the team and trying to, like, be with the coaches at the same time in a way. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, see.
But it definitely, like, put a lot of stress on me, and I really don't feel like I focused a lot on wrestling this season.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really feel like I got any better during the season, which you should, but... And then there was the whole cutting weight thing towards the beginning of the season, you know. A lot of us were pulling a lot of weight. We were all unhappy, for sure. And I feel like it was too much. We were at the Perry tournament. Asked this guy, Eli, how many times I told him I was going to quit at the Perry tournament.
I don't think you said quit. All I remember is you said you were moving up weight class because you were like, you hate the way you feel. I don't think you ever said quit, to be honest. You may have, but I don't remember. I just remember the whole team, like, talking about it and, like, how you guys were all unhappy. And I was, like, kind of persuading you. I was like, you should just go move up a weight class. It's going to make everyone better because nobody can wrestle at their full extent. Yeah. Everybody's, like, just dead.
Well, nobody was focused on wrestling at that point.
They were just focused on cutting the weight and making sure they were making weight.
Day two. Like, nobody was actually focused on wrestling. It was all focusing on weight.
Yeah.
Is Perry, like, more towards the beginning of the season?
Yeah, it's like the second, I want to say, like, second week whenever you, like... So we have the Wayne Jackson duels, which is, like, the first weekend of, like, our whole, like, wrestling season where it starts, and then it goes to Perry right after that.
Do you think that's, like, a lot of people's mindset is, like, you're, like, always at, like, the start of the season, people are like, dude, I want to quit, or is that just...
Ooh, start of the season, yes. Yeah, everyone's like that. It, like... I mean, it doesn't matter what sport you're playing. If they start making you do conditioning and stuff, everyone's going to be like, oh, I hate
nobody likes to condition, obviously.
No, yeah, especially
But, I mean, I know definitely in the wrestling aspect, like that first... Yeah. Those first couple of weeks...
So bad.
We are finding those... Like, we are weeding out the people...
The weeks. Mm-hmm. We're weeding out the weeks.
Exactly. And, I mean, it's kind of a bad way to put it, but, like, that's the way it is, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, if you can't make it through the first couple hard weeks, then, you know, how are you going to make it through a whole season or do anything like that?
I know, like, my sophomore year, I absolutely hated the start of the season. Like, it was the worst because there's so many kids. Like, my mindset was like, we have so many kids, but I already knew so many kids were going to quit, and the wrestling room was just filled with a bunch of just... I don't want to say this, but like useless wrestlers in a way, you know?
Yeah.
It was like, it was filled, and then as you're conditioning and stuff, it's like, it's this one room, there's no windows or anything, there's like one exit, and it's just hot. So you're running and stuff, and you like, you can't breathe because there's so many kids who are like, it's hot as shit, and there's so many kids around you, you have no space, you have no room, and it's just... It's so bad.
We will get done with practice and we'll be in the practice room and you can see steam rolling off of kids.
Yeah, it's like
you see steam coming off of people.
Yeah.
But I mean but it's like
I love it personally though. It's like
those first couple weeks are good.
It's like a big love-hate thing because you like just love knowing that you're putting in the work and you're getting the progress done, but you also hate the fact that you have to be there to put in the work. You know, it's just like a big love-hate kind of relationship.
So real quick, like, what are you walking around at like right now, like weight-wise? Like how much?
Weight-wise right now, I'm sitting at about 165.
And is that like usually for you, or is this like more than ever that you have to cut?
This is the most I've ever weighed.
Because what do you wrestle at, 130 or something?
I wrestled, started the season at 132, and then
After Perry,
D1
Teller, you know, I was like, hey, you guys need to move up.
Yeah, we made that decision to all bump up weights, and I mean that brought controversy between the team and Coach Biddle. Coach Biddle didn't agree with us, and we didn't agree with Coach Biddle, so there was like a bit of bickering going on there, you know. So, you know, just something. I mean, in my opinion, he should have been, you know, all for it. You know, if we're not happy, we obviously weren't performing. I went into I went into the Perry tournament, the 1 seed. Like I was like the best wrestler in that bracket, and I didn't even place because all I was worried about was weight, and it was cutting way too much, and so
yeah, it's like because Perry, it's a 2-day tournament, so you wrestle one day, then you got to make weight for the next day, and you only get 1 pound allowance. So you're like, from Spencer's standpoint, I don't want to speak for him or anything, you know, of course, but I'm like, from a wrestler's mindset, you're already cutting so much weight, and then you gotta continuously watch your weight, and if you go above your weight, you gotta cut that same night you just wrestled your ass off just to get to a placement like an area where you can place from, you know?
No, definitely. Like, it's a big cutting weight's a huge mental battle. Like, it's a mental and physical battle because like your body's cooked, you know, like you're tired all the time. Like when I'm cutting weight, like all I want to do is sleep, you know, because I'm not eating. I don't have the fuel from the food to like run properly. You know, it's your mood is out of whack, like so bad.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of guys on their periods, really.
Dude.
It's like, it's like the whole wrestling team, like, if they're cutting a bunch of weight, just a bunch of little guys with manginas on their periods, just all pissed.
Dude, it's so bad. Like, you don't understand how many times, like, we'll just be in the room, like, middle of practice, 2 guys just start yelling at each other, bro. Just going at it. Or, like, even, like, while they're wrestling, like, it'll just get dirty, like, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
The littlest things just, like, mess you up. They make you so mad.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm telling you, dude, it's just like a bunch of, like, teenagers with manginas. Just, it's the blood week, you know.
Shark Week.
Yeah. Shark Week, you know.
Yeah.
So, why do you think Biddle was, like, not with you guys all moving up?
I think it's because when he wrestled, it was a different time. You know, wrestling's evolving, it's changing, and I mean it's changing to the point where people aren't cutting weight anymore. You know, everybody's wrestling at
their walk around weight.
Yeah, like they're cutting, you know,
maybe 5
to 6 pounds max. You know, like nobody's cutting a whole lot of weight anymore. Like it's not what it used to be. Back in the day, people used to cut ungodly amounts of weight. I mean, but now there's different precautions to it. Like we have to have hydration tests, and so like an alpha weigh-in, which is to like so you don't cut more than so much % of your body weight. So you have to make like a certain weight, and it's just there's different precautions about it. Kind of makes it harder than it like used to be, but it was just a different time, and so I think he thinks like he's just has a different mindset than we do and like different view on it, and it just, you know, our opinions didn't line up, you know.
So, I lost. Okay, so like for Perry, did you guys, or like any tournament or duel, do you guys weigh in the day of, or is it like
The
different?
day of.
The
We
day
weigh in like for tournaments it's 2 hours before we wrestle, and for duels it's an hour before we wrestle.
Yeah. Okay, keep talking, guys.
Yeah, go play with the remote, Eli.
Damn it.
Try to watch hockey over
Just-
here. This guy Eli's playing with the remote.
Okay, just keep talking.
so,
Leave me alone.
so in that 2 hours to like 1 hour span, like what is like? Obviously, you got done cutting a lot.
Yeah.
Like, what is that kind of like rebuild? You know, like regen, like.
I mean, granola bars. You know,
Really?
granola bar. You okay?
I
Okay.
was so confused for a second. He said rebuild, regen. Okay,
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
yeah,
I know what you're saying. Like how do you
energy back
refuel
up.
yourself?
Yeah, there
and
you
get
go.
ready to wrestle. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, just like some light stuff, you know, like get some peanut butter in you, maybe some quick carbs, like a peanut
Rice
butter
Krispie
jellies. Rice Krispie
Of
treats,
course,
bro. So
Dude, no,
So
I'm being
good.
for real. Like,
Really?
so whenever I was wrestling, whenever I was able to and stuff during the season,
Yeah.
like like I'd feel like crap and stuff going into like the week or like going into a tournament.
Yeah.
And then you wrestle that first match, or you're getting ready to wrestle. You pound like a Rice Krispie treat and a Gatorade, you're good to go.
yeah,
Really?
I mean, just a quick burst of like quick sugars,
Yeah.
carbs. You know, they'll help fuel your body. I drink these water. They're called Water Boys. It's basically like drinking like 3 liquid IVs.
Oh.
And
Okay.
it's just like electrolytes, hydration stuff, and water. And I usually drink.
what those are. I had to drink on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. But I drink one of those in a bottle of water, like just a bottle of water, and then usually just do my food, and then I'd sip on a bottle of water out throughout the day just to keep like a little bit, but not try to gain too much weight back, because you know I'm gonna have to make weight that next morning. But at state, this was probably the best move I ever made, and it's gonna be what I do after every tournament. I did a 20-ounce can of pineapple chunks, right?
Yeah.
And a bottle of water, bro. It was so good. Ice cold, like pineapple straight out. Like it was. I put it in the cooler. Just the can of pineapple. Ate the whole can to drink the juice and smashed a bottle of water, bro. I was feeling great. It was so good. But that's probably gonna be my go-to next year. Just some pineapple and a hydration packet.
So when you're wrestling and you're cutting and you have like say a day to maybe 2 days, like is there times that you have to like buckle down, just like you have to cut, like you have to go hard to cut all that, or is it kind of like a?
I mean, yeah, like
It's like day before is whenever everyone
Yeah,
starts like buckling down. You
that-
see kids like losing like 5 pounds.
yeah,
Like they'll go to practice, lose maybe like 1 or 2, and then they'll go to the gym and run
yeah,
for like hours.
yeah. It's like, you know, my daily routine, making weight. I'd get up, you know, just early enough to make it to school on time, and then I'd sleep at school all day long. I did no schoolwork during wrestling season. I slept at school all day, and
Just like me, brother. Except I don't wrestle.
I'd go to practice. Sometimes even the day before, I'd be spitting at school. You know, I could spit, you know, a pound off maybe, you know, and I'd spit at school, and then we'd turn around and go to practice and lose, you know, maybe a pound or 2 at
What
practice.
are you smiling about,
You're
buddy?
like,
You just
God, why are
like,
you-
you're happy hearing him suffer, really, dude? Is this what we're
No,
on
I'm
about?
just like I look over
Is
here
that
at
the
the
type of
camera,
guy you are?
and then I look at
Is
you,
that-
and you
is
just
that the
like
type of
look
guy
at
you
the
are?
smile. All right, but so keep going.
But we'd go to practice, lose, you know, a pound or 2. Go home, maybe get a little bit of water in you, a little bit of food just to, you know, fill you up, and then you're headed back to the gym to go throw some sweats on and go hit the treadmill for a good while, you know,
Yeah.
and then go home, go to bed, and restart it the next day.
All right, so I want to point something out here. I say we do some fit checks. Spencer's got some silly little clothes on. I think I'm just all over the place. And Hagen's just normal Hagen attire.
Yeah, that is
me.
normal Hagen attire.
That is just me.
This is genuinely just me, but I just got new things.
These are a new addition to the wardrobe.
Hi. Real quick, I want to give a quick shout out and thank you to Nate. He supplied the music for this podcast today, and we really appreciate it. Keep it up.
Okay, guys, I want to give a quick shout out to Enhance Exterior for sponsoring this video. They can cover all your exterior cleaning needs. Just give them a call to enhance your exterior appearance. We'll drop their number below here somewhere, I don't know, and logo somewhere here. If Hagen can do that, we'll see.
Definitely. Did you know the Monster water, bro? The Kiwi Kiwi Killer or whatever?
Yes, bro, that one's so good,
bro. It's like Monster Hydro. You gotta try it. Yeah. Kiwi Killer. It's the best one. It's so fucking good. Don't get the grape one.
Is there any specific tip that you would give to I wouldn't say new wrestlers, but
Up and coming.
Yeah.
Just coming to high school and.
This is something I've found not recently. I've known, but I've never kind of done it right. Hydrate. Because the more you're hydrated, the more the better you're gonna feel, and the easier it's gonna be to sweat. So you're gonna lose so much more weight just hydrating. Other than I'm looking at you guys. Okay, you're gonna lose so much more weight hydrating and feeling good and being able to have a good practice than you will not being able to. Let me get that. Then you will not being able to
talk to me, baby.
even practice. You're just gonna feel 10 times better, and it's gonna be all around a better experience. If you're hydrated, you feel good, and you're not cutting a lot of weight.
you had to say that.
Yes.
What'd you even say?
I said, look at me in the eyes whenever you talk to me, baby. Because you're you gotta hydrate.
Yeah, bro. Hydration's key.
Yes. For real though, touching on that, the more water you take in, the more you'll be able to lose during practice. And it's you may be drinking a lot of water and all this, and you may think that you're going to be overweight, but water is the easiest weight to lose. You will sweat it off no problem. Sophomore year, I was drinking a gallon a day, and I was able to lose 9-10 pounds of practice of just straight water. Yeah, it's because you just drink so much, and you're so hydrated that you can perform at such a high level, and you're not feeling like crap. And that's the problem is. And another thing, if you're going into cutting weight for a week, do not drink Pedialyte at the start of the week and then drink a lot of water.
Dude, that
because
is the worst decision ever.
Because you are going to maintain and hold that water in before. And it's so stupid. I've seen so many kids do it, like Carlos Leyva. If he would have just drank straight water, he would have felt better. He would have been able to perform better. And then if he would have drank Pedialyte after he weighed in, he would have performed way better than he was. But he would drink Pedialyte every night. And it's you're just holding in all those calories and all that water that you just drank. And it's so dumb. You do not drink Pedialyte whenever you're about to get in to start cutting weight.
Yeah.
It's you do that whenever you weigh in and you need to feel better. But you don't do it whenever you're starting to cut weight. That's stupid. I've seen so many kids do it.
Why do you think people go to Pedialyte? What is it?
It's because it's electrolytes, and it has a lot of sodium, which the kids don't realize. And sodium makes you maintain and hold that water, and it has a bunch of it's kind of like salt in a way. That's really all it is. Yeah. Pedialyte is salty flavored water.
Yeah, I think they turn to it a lot because it's what makes them feel the best, and yeah, it does make you feel the best, but it's also because your body's holding that water, it's savoring every little bit that it gets, basically.
So this season, obviously we had how many was it? 8 or 9 people that qualified?
8.
8. Colby was the only one that placed.
Yep.
What are your expectations for him like coming up this season? Like, how do you think he'll do?
Oh, he's winning.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest right here. Bro had that state title bagged. You know, he had it.
Secured.
Yeah,
He sold it.
Yeah, he had it secured, and you know, I mean, it's a bit of like learning to slow things down for him. You know, he was in a high level match. You know, I mean, not much time left. Like your mind is running 1,000 miles an hour.
His problem was he didn't have any mat awareness for the match. He thought he was down, and it's like. That's another thing is you got to be able to know whenever you're up, because if you don't know whenever you're up, you could be very screwed, and it screwed him in that semifinals match.
Yeah, that's what. Like you just gotta. I mean, it comes with experience, but you gotta take like, you know, the ref's always trying to like hurry the match along.
I don't know what she's doing in there.
Alright, so
But you know, I mean, it's just like you got to be able to like, even though every aspect of a wrestling match wants you to be fast and like wants everything to go fast, but you have to be the one that slows it down. You got to take the time to slow down a little bit. You know, take a breath. You know, collect all your thoughts. I can't with you two, bro. Oh my god. Okay?
Dude, he just has his feet up.
dude, I'm telling you, that energy drink really screwed me. I'm not sleeping tonight. Can we go to the gym after this?
I want to go home.
I get that, but like, we get hit like at night.
I want to go home and go to bed.
We're keeping
Dog, that energy drink really screwed me over, and I regret it, but I had to get gas. And I was like, I had to refuel myself, guys. Come on now.
I was gonna give you a C4 when you got here.
Oh, I'll take one of those now, too.
No.
Dude, you're gonna
Just be over here like, oh, yeah, I agree with that one. It's a good theory. But, so you were talking about Colby and everything, and
But yeah, I mean, you just got to learn how to slow things down, and that, especially in like a high intensity match that like what he was in, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, the finals was on the line in that match, and he just kind of got caught up in the match, which happens like pretty often, and you know, made one simple mistake that, you know, cost him that match. But you know, he's still young. He's got 2 more years, and I expect big things from him, you know.
Dude, what is going on?
Dude, I don't know what's
sister's
going on,
having a
man.
field day.
Speaking of 2 years, you guys have 1 year left. We're starting off with you, Spencer. What is your like mindset going into this final year for high school wrestling for you?
It's gonna be a fucking dog.
Yeah, I mean, like there's nothing stopping me. Dog, I swear to God, she just came out of her room, looked down the hallway, and then went back.
Okay, just so.
Okay, but anyways, like
You guys talk. I'm gonna go
Okay,
up to the.
so.
okay, but anyways, you know, like there's nothing that's gonna be in my way stopping me at this point. You know, I have such high expectations. I mean, me and Eli go to the gym all the time, and that's all we talk about. You know, like where we go to the fields, we work. Because I mean,
Sounds like really.
I'm popping out on the football field this year. Y'all better be there. You know, it's gonna
Friday Night
happen.
Lights,
Friday
Dog
Night
Pound,
Lights.
7 p.m. on the Fridays. And you're going to watch me and Spencer whoop some ass.
Yeah,
Or Monday Night Lights. We don't know about Spencer yet, but Eli, definitely Friday. Okay.
I'll definitely be on Mondays.
JV Demon for life.
Um,
You and Hagen, so.
Yeah, me and Hago will be out there tearing it up, so y'all better pop out. But, you know, there's, like, hitting the gym every single night. I mean, even if I have wrestling practice and I'm not getting back into town until, you know, 8:30, 9 o'clock, I grab dinner real quick, and then we're hitting the gym, you know, till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and, you know, it's just a nonstop grind because that's all we want.
Yeah. So for me, like going into this year, So my thought process going into it is, I've already hit the lowest I can get. I tore my ACL. I was down in the dumps. I was doubting myself. I've already hit my lowest point. I've hit rock bottom. But the only place to go from rock bottom is up. So, this year I'm working my butt off. Like during summer and stuff, for like 2 weeks I've just booked. Just for like a bunch of the whole 2 weeks is I've got football camps on football camps, just going. And so, this year it's more of like a grind mindset. Like it's been every year where I'm like, I want to get better, but this year it's like, it's kind of snapping like, hey, this is my last year. I've got to kick it into gear.
It's that blood round.
Yes, it's
live or die.
It is. It's the blood round. And so, I'm just trying to fight for my place to get on a college roster right now, just secure my spot and be like, hey, this kid has some serious talent. I want him. And, if I make it to the college football level, my only goal is to get on that starting lineup. It's just, I'm constantly on a grind mindset, and, so I'm like constantly just going all the time, and I work like my hardest, and I've already hit rock bottom. Okay, pause. But I've already hit rock bottom, so I'm not really too worried about like not excelling this year, because I know I will with how hard I've worked. I'm more worried about like being able to prove that I belong where I'm at, and that I'm like the best guy at my position. I'm just kind of trying to prove myself this year, really.
Yeah.
So, is there anyone this year for wrestling that you're excited to see for the senior year? I'm not sure how many there are, but
Little brother.
My little brother's coming up. I think this freshman class we have coming in they're gonna be good. It might take a little bit to get them started, get them used to that high school feeling, but they're definitely gonna be some good assets for us. I know they got some smaller guys, and we're all kind of growing, and those smaller spots are opening up, and we need those guys to step up and fill those spots. And Zach, bro, he's stupidly athletic. In anything he does.
He's also very stupid in his head.
Yeah, he is kind of
put that
mentally
out
retarded.
there. He is he's different. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. But he has. QB1 for 8th grade, for the 8th grade team, bro, just pops off. Anything he does.
someone's replacing Isaiah. Thank you. Hopefully.
Big Mahomes? What are you talking about? Nobody's
ain't
going to replace that.
Ain't nobody competing with Patty, bro. But he wrestles. I think he went undefeated all middle school. I don't think he lost a middle school match.
Holy shit!
Coming into the Kid State this year, he makes the state finals. Loses to the 5A, 113 pounder, Trevor Christensen.
Oh.
Lost to Trevor Christensen in the state finals.
That guy's good.
And then after that, we were kind of down in the dumps going to the second match. We weren't where we needed to be. We lost that match too. And, it is what it is. It's how wrestling goes,
Let's talk about your Kid State.
How about...
Oh,
okay.
Oh, what happened? I forgot.
We'll just put it
Blood
right
rounds
there.
get me again, guys.
Blood
get me
strikes
again.
again.
Yeah, but that was rough. I wrestled good. I wrestled 50 at Kid State, and still came up short.
You wrestled this weekend. You did freestyle and Greco at that Andale tournament. Just kind of talk us through everything and just go through that.
Greco was all right. I lost to a pretty solid wrestler. He wrestles for Bishop Carroll's name's Brady Dooling.
He's pretty solid.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. I think he got third or fourth at state this year, at high school state, and. I'm coming up in weight, and I wrestled 57 this weekend, never wrestled that big of a weight. And so, it's kind of different getting getting used to the different style of wrestling, and especially in the Greco aspect because it's all upper body, you know. But lost to him first round, and then wrestled this Nathaniel Dold kid from somewhere out of Wichita, and I teched him, pinned him, something. I don't really.
You teched him.
Yeah, I teched him, and then that was all I had in Greco because freestyle Greco tournaments aren't really too big right now in Kansas. You know, it's kind of something.
It's like kind of just getting going.
Yeah, we're kind of bringing it up. You know, it's just like everything. It's got to start somewhere, and so. But we go into freestyle. We have a few more kids in our bracket. There were 6. I got a bye first round. Wrestled Brady Dooling first match again. I wrestled him a lot better in freestyle, but I mean I still lost, and so we go backside, win 2 matches to make 3rd and 4th, and then won the 3rd and 4th place match. So I ended up with 3rd in freestyle. So it was a pretty good weekend.
Are you wrestling? Was it 42? Is what you said? 40.
157.
You're like for high school, like next coming up. So you gonna wrestle 57, or are you gonna go back?
It'll either be 57 or 65. I'm not gonna cut much weight next year. I mean, it's all pretty much about having fun at this point.
I'm gonna have to cut a lot, brother. Let's just start here. I'm cutting a lot.
So what weight?
285, and I'm like 320, 315 right now. So we're gonna start the cutting process during football season. Summer of football season, and then we're gonna
I feel like if you get down during summer.
Oh, I'm gonna get down to like 290 because the amount of weight, like I've done it every year.
Yeah,
I just shred it off because I mean it's such high activity, and don't look at me like that, but you like give me the F me eyes, and so you might have to cut that part out. That's a little weird.
No, we're keeping it.
Alright.
Your car is out front.
Okay, I got a lot of room in the back seat. But you also got a trunk on your truck.
It's called a bed.
Well, same thing. We just hop right back there and, you know, put a little tarp over the back. Okay, let's get back on track. Can we get back on track, please? Where was I at?
Cutting.
Yeah, you're getting down.
Oh, yeah. So, football season, like the start of it and everything, it's like football, I'm very excited for this summer because it's such high activity and it gives you something to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, like right now for football season, you want to be at a heavier weight, of course. Like 315 is ideal for like a guard or going into their year, you know. But I'm going to probably try to cut down to like 290, 295, and then only have to cut like 10 pounds for wrestling season at the start. Because wrestling, you just shred it like it's no one's business. It's crazy.
Dude,
it's like,
wrestling season.
Yeah, like I was telling you, bro, sophomore year, I was losing like 10 pounds, 9 pounds of practice. Like, it was getting to the point where I wouldn't even look at the scale. Like, by the end of the season, I was almost 20 pounds under 285.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. But, so it's crazy, so.
So, should we talk about Carlos not making weight this year, or is that something you don't want to?
No, I'll bring it up. I mean, because it happened. You know, there's no avoiding it. But let me set these down first. But so we go into. I mean, we had moved up. You know, a couple of weeks prior, Carlos tries to go down and take the 13th spot from Colby because he thought he was going to move back down. Colby defended his spot very well. You know. Took that first match, and that was all it took. And so we go into the week of state. You know, Carlos he was making weight pretty easy at 20. You know, he kind of just had it easy. And he comes in the day before, and he was like, how much was he over that day?
I have no clue.
Was it like
I wasn't
8?
even like in the wrestling room for like the last part of the season because I was just constantly working out.
I want to say it was like 8 pounds. He comes in the day before 8 pounds over. And he's down to like 5 after practice. And he comes in that next morning. Like, we're supposed to be leaving to go to Park City to wrestle. And this kid's 3.5 pounds over. They have him on... Okay, I walked into the back room, and Carlos is on the treadmill in full sweat. He has some, like, painter's tape wrapped up around him to cut, like, so, like, no air gets in to, like, cool you
keep
off.
the heat in.
And he's got, like, 2 or 3 hoodies on, sweatpants, painter's tape wrapped up on... It's bright green painter's tape. And Dalton Dietrich, one of our assistant coaches, has, like, his hands, like, around him, and he's, like, holding Carlos on the treadmill, telling him to run. And Carlos is running, and they, I'm so glad I was not in this transit, because I did it once this year, and it was hell.
Oh, there's a video. We have a video.
Is it like where he's like...
And they're, like, on the transit.
And fighting.
Is it Mick Nutt?
Yeah,
yes,
Nutt and Talon Daly are right there.
Mick Nutt and Talon Daly are sitting there like Carlos is in full sweats and everything, and they're like hand fighting, heat like all the way up, like on the way to state, like just hand fighting.
Windows fogging.
Yeah,
like they had the.
They were
like
hotboxing that mug, just not with smoke.
Yeah, it was like a sauna transit. You know, they had the toaster toasting. You know. And gets on the scale for official weigh-in, and he's 0.2 over, you know? You get that one chance. He checked on all the other scales. They were all the same. He was still 0.2 over, and that was it. He missed weight, and, you know, I mean, it's part of wrestling, you know? Got to make weight.
He, like, and they don't give you, like, any time, like... They
No time. Once
deadline is deadline, and it's set, and, like, weighing in. Because, I mean, they wrestled pretty soon afterwards.
Yeah.
So, it's like, if you don't make weight, you just don't make weight. Yeah.
So, like, what was his, like, reaction to it? Was he just, like,
pissed?
Mad, or was he kind of, like...
Yeah, I mean, I think he was pretty mad at himself because, you know, he kind of let our team down. I mean, we didn't do great at state anyways, but, you know, like...
One extra kid wouldn't hurt, you know.
Yeah, that he was gonna. I mean, he had pretty high expectations for state, and because I mean he got
placed third.
Yeah, he got third at regionals the week before,
or the year before too. He even placed third at state.
Yeah. So I mean, he had high expectations going into the state tournament, and I mean, he didn't make weight, and so he didn't get to even get a chance at trying to prove himself. You know. Even give himself a chance to do good. So
touching on like state and stuff. Like right now, I just want to hear right now. What are you gonna do this year? Like, are you winning it all?
I'm winning the state title, baby.
Me too, brother. Me too.
Undefeated JV Warrior.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coming back senior year after ACL tear, winning state. I don't care. Dawson Rod, I'm coming for you.
Oh, Dawson Rod.
That's a big dude. I'm not even gonna lie.
Dawson Rod's
That's a big
nasty
dude.
with it, bro.
Oh yeah, I
He's
saw him. I played football against him. It was a game I tore my ACL. Andover Central, number 65. I knew exactly who he was because he got them bright green cleats on, and he wears like. And the year before, I think he was wearing like bright green wrestling shoes. So I was like, "That's definitely Dawson Rod." There's no way.
Yeah, I didn't go to that game.
Yeah, but well, I was just watching film.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of film like during football season because I just don't care. Actually, I take that back. I care about my schoolwork. I just don't do it. There's a difference. I'm like, I really want to do my schoolwork, but I never do.
But the academic comebacks this year have been crazy.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Right before the quarter's over, or right before the semester's over, bro.
Me and him were like talking. We're like, we're about to make the big academic comeback. We're like talking to each other. We'll like somehow make it happen. And it's like, it's bad though. We need to get out of that.
Yeah,
we definitely need to get out of that.
You've never failed a class, you said?
Never failed a class.
Yeah, I have. It's I want to say it's like that. It's like the class where you watch movies, and you like have
film studies.
Yes, bro. No, it's because
you gotta be there.
So yes, and you genuinely gotta be there because you have to watch the movie. But sometimes
I just wouldn't show up to the class. Stupid mistake. I know it's all on me, but I just wouldn't go. And he'd like have you type like 2-page essays over the movies, like every single one. You're watching a new movie every single class, and it's like I was so behind, and I was like, "There's no way I'm making this up." I am screwed. So I failed with like a 58. 50, yeah, it wasn't that bad, but it was still really bad. It's an F. F is an F. If you end off with an F, that's sad.
That right there is what we like to call an F plus, guys. You know,
Yeah.
he gave the effort, but it didn't come up to be enough. So, yeah.
But yeah, that was really bad. I remember, I think I went home and my mom, she made me do all the chores in the house, and she hit me with a belt a couple times because she was pretty mad.
You can't say that.
That's not child abuse. They hit you with a belt. That's just disciplining. I consented. I consented, brother. I let it happen. I'll take full blame on that one. But yeah, I mean, I would too, dog. I'm not gonna lie. If my kid failed a class, I mean,
Can we get off the topic of child abuse?
I'm not child abusing, okay? It's discipline. You know? I'm not hitting them with my fist. I'm swinging my fist towards them with the belt on the end.
Trajectory.
Yes. It's a different... You just have a different perspective about it, and it's better.
Yeah.
But, I'm trying to think. Where were we at besides child abuse?
You all talk about like academic comeback, but we were talking about you guys like doing good this year and me not going to varsity games.
But okay, so I think I don't really know if there's really anything to talk about now. We kind of covered everything.
Wrestling season.
So I got his story on how y'all became, how you all
best
got
friends?
that, or as he would put it,
That-
the bromance.
Yes, just the
But like,
touching brothers.
like, how did like your story?
Pause.
Your story? How did you guys like start?
I don't really remember a whole lot of it, and it's because I don't really know if it's because he like hit me so hard or what. But this guy just kind of like showed up on the doorstep with all his clothes and was like, "I'm moving in," and we were best friends. you know?
So like we kissed that night. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Sorry.
But so yeah, I mean we kind of just clicked.
Yeah, I mean, it
was like an instant, like kind of just like you play football, I play football. I hit the crap out of you, made you look like a little baby, and I pretty much owned you. You could call me daddy now, and we were best friends. Yeah. So I mean, nothing too major. I'm not gonna like do my horn or anything, but I'm better. But
So like 100 pounds.
Yeah, you're also 320 pounds right now.
a pure man.
Never drink an energy drink at 9 o'clock again, please.
Yeah.
But speaking on like, you played football back then. Like, did you play middle school?
I didn't play middle school. I think.
We both didn't.
What was it? 5th grade?
Yeah, I think it was like 5th or 4th.
Yeah,
we quit.
4th or 5th, something like
You
that.
just like lose, like you just didn't really like it, or like
Wrestling took over.
Wrestling
Priority.
That's kind of
Priorities.
Yeah. I also played baseball back then. I quit that too, starting in the middle school. So.
Because wrestling. Touching males is cooler.
Stop! You can't say this. You cannot say this.
Touching sweaty males is cooler. Sorry.
Whipping people. Just say like, I love
dominating
I was
males
gonna say
on the
that.
mat and just making them eat my wrist with my cross face.
He likes to get physical. That's what
Yes,
we
I
need to say.
love touching men. Sorry. Okay.
You gotta stop, dude.
Okay, hey, can we talk about how much room I have on this couch right now?
Okay. It's good enough. What do you expect? I'm 6'4", 320.
You don't gotta sit like this.
It's natural.
Okay,
It's natural.
You don't need the wind
Cross your
blowing
legs or
on your
something,
gooch,
dude.
bro.
Yes, I do. All right. This cooch needs air. All right, brother. You want to fan it down?
No,
Okay,
sticking up the whole
then.
house over here.
Hey, I took a shower today. It shouldn't.
Is that the shower of the week?
No, that's like shower of the month actually.
I take 12 showers in a year. Just every single month, I'll take one. And so, I mean, it's a good routine, I think.
Sure. Dude, we're just gonna have this out.
Okay.
I had one more deal, but then you talking about
I was just
showers.
gooning around, just showering with boys and stuff.
Then you made me forget what I had. It was
Probably something about football or wrestling.
It was probably about wrestling, or
It was, so we left off before I started touching, or not touching, but like saying I've touched males, but it was about like him quitting baseball, going into middle school, like him quitting the sports to prioritize wrestling.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was definitely worth it, you know. I missed out on doing those other things, but I had ambitions, and I'm still not where I want to be. I still have ambitions to be better, but, you know, it's just, you got to keep grinding. You got to keep putting in the work and getting after it.
is wrestling something you want to like do after like high school?
No.
Really? No.
Military.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the Air Force after high school, so.
Yeah. Then I won't get to touch him all the time.
Dude, you gotta
Okay.
take the mic away from him.
Can we put this back on the couch?
All right,
please?
brother. Heck you.
Heck you, bruh.
No.
Damn.
Bromance, is this what it is?
No, we're in a disagreement right now. This is it's like our marriage fight right now. And you know what?
You know, like, this is not you. This is not you. Okay?
Yes, it is. I'm okay. Next time I come here at like 9 p.m. Pause.
We're not drinking anything.
Come here at 9 p.m. You don't get the pause.
Mm-hmm.
That's all good.
You don't need to pop that. I can't get it.
Yeah. So I'll probably just not drink an energy drink next time.
Please
I
don't.
come
Or
here,
let's not
whenever
do
it's
this at
late.
9 o'clock.
Yeah. Well,
Oklahoma City.
okay. So
Okay,
we're
yeah,
gonna
this-
talk about the pushback here.
Yeah,
So-
this was supposed to happen at approximately
Like-
7 p.m.
Or even
7 p.m.,
before.
Like I'd say, like 3 or 2 is like whenever the ideal time, because it's like whenever everyone's like kind of awake, but they're not like.
Oh, I was wide awake at 8 o'clock this morning.
Well, this dude woke up like 30 minutes before we did it last time.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
he texted me like 1 o'clock. He was like 1:45, and I was like, yeah. And he comes to me, he was like, yeah, dude, I was asleep all day. And I'm like, you idiot. You gotta be
Yo,
kidding me.
Hagen, how long have these cameras been set up in your living room for?
Since you told me that you left the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Well, I know we were like kind of planning on 7, and so I didn't know you have it like kind of set up.
But, so let me walk you through why I was like so late. So my dad, he like messaged me and he's like, "You want to go to church with me?" And I was like, "Sure." So I drive up to my dad's house. He lives in Ponca.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? You're gonna say, I'm gonna launch you. Actually, I can't because this is my house. But you're lucky tonight. All right. But all right, we're gonna start this right now. We don't need to do this. We'll settle this outside.
Okay.
This isn't
Keep
us.
yapping.
This isn't us.
Keep yapping.
But so I woke up. We went to church, but my dad decided, because we normally go to the Life Church up in Stillwater, which isn't very like as far. And then he's like, "Let's go to Oklahoma City one." I was like, "Oh, okay." We went to the outlets after that, the outlet mall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
Listen
you've been
to
on
me.
your phone all night.
Listen
You've
to
been on your
me.
phone all night.
Listen
You've been
to
on your
me.
phone all night.
This is between me.
Hagen, I want you to go back on film and look at how many times this mug has been on his
It's
phone.
cause you're just yapping.
Him.
What do you think you're doing right
yapped
now?
For an hour 40. You yapped for an hour 40. That's like
Yeah, it's cause you don't know what you're talking about. Okay,
See,
need
that
to
is
stop.
why I like doing this. Because
Yeah.
I feel like I've learned a lot about wrestling.
Yes.
You know, since
But-
I'm doing it next to now.
Yeah. He's gonna be wrestling manager next year. I'm calling it, and he's gonna make those cool videos like Clifton did for
Bro, that'd be
baseball.
a W. That'd be a W. Hagen Wrestling Manager 2024?
Oh yeah, he's a W softball manager. We just make silly little jokes on the girls half of the time because they're. I'm just kidding. They're not that bad this year, actually.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
They're like a lot better
Well,
than I
we're-
thought they would be.
We're back to 500 after taking. Surprisingly, we won against Andale.
I know, and out of everyone.
They're like-
Y'all swept, huh?
Yeah. They were like 26 and we were like 107th. in Kansas.
And walked
we
in and swept. Walked in and
Yeah.
swept. That's a W, bro. That's a
But,
W. Shout out to the softball girls. Y'all be doing it right.
What else are we supposed to talk about? Because I don't want to get this one too long, because like last time we got so many complaints about it. Like,
No. Oh yeah. Okay. I thought you were talking about not getting it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. If y'all the ones complaining here, okay, I want you to look up a
Oh,
Joe
shucks.
Rogan podcast. Okay,
Oh,
I
shucks.
watched
Joe
Joe Rogan.
Rogan-
Stop playing with the TV.
the Joe Rogan podcasts
Hey,
are like
I learned the
2.5,
right button
3
instead of
hours
hitting
long.
guide this time.
Okay, like this an hour and a half isn't gonna kill you guys
No.
to sit here and listen to me yap. And if it is,
No. Yeah.
see you later, buddy.
Sayonara.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We like the views.
Yeah, please.
Please subscribe to the Money Drive
Podcast.
podcast, YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it.
We love you guys.
Hit the subscribe
We love
button down below. Turn on post notifications. Yeah.
And thank you to the one dude from Australia that commented.
Yes. That was like a very random, but
Really?
cool.
I didn't see
I'll
that.
pull it up. He was like, don't know why 2 high school U.S. boys are on my page, but good. Like I don't know what it was.
Dude, that's a W,
Yeah.
bro.
And then Briley Thompson was like, a little too long for me, boys. I'm like,
Like, nobody cares, Bradley. Sorry. Nobody's trying to please one person. We're pleasing everyone out here with this
19
genuine
subs.
content,
Let's
guys.
try to hit 40 by
40
By
when we post this
May, my birthday,
May
May 25th.
Okay. Oh, that's well, we easily hit that.
Mm.
185 views. That's not bad.
I know, that's kind of crazy.
Not like. Okay, yeah. No,
I made my dad watch it.
no idea why a random podcast from 2 hours, dude. Two high school
dudes in the U.S. came up on my recommended, but keep at it. From Sydney, Oz.
I'm glad
Australia.
Spencer can read, because you sure cannot, Hagen. Holy crap.
I thought I said hours. And then fire, love this hard. I don't know who half these people are. And then, like, I don't know who bathe and gape is.
Oh.
And then Briley, entirely too long for my liking, boys.
Bradley.
Is that gonna have to be a segment you guys do every podcast? Reading the comments?
We might do
we
that.
could. We
That's
could.
a
comedy?
good idea.
Yeah, okay, start commenting, because we're just going to go through it and then just talk about it. We're just going to yap about
I
comments.
feel like Eli's gonna like make 3 fake accounts and start coming to the most
That guy's
wild.
so handsome. Man, I'd let that guy do it. Like bench press with me and stuff. You know,
Oh, yeah,
do it like benching and yeah.
Speaking of benching, bro, we be in the gym like every night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You guys are always in the gym.
It's
priority.
It is priority, bro. And I mean,
Priority over schoolwork. If I'm gonna be honest.
honestly, bro. If it wasn't for my mom being on my butt about my grades, I'd have so many missing assignments right now, bro. Just because I don't.
Me
like
too,
doing
brother.
them.
Me too.
But you know, we get them done on the weekends so we can party hard and
Hey, we don't party. Okay.
we party hard. Okay.
Yes. You gotta fight for your right to party. But
Yeah, we just be grinding, bro.
pause.
No, I mean that's
Why
what
do you
I
gotta
mean.
make everything sexual?
Yes.
It's
Literally.
because I'm immature.
So I never truly hung out with Eli like outside school until he started doing softball, and like within the first 2 days, like he would say something that's like just nothing. He'd be like, bro, come over here, and then he'd be like, pause. I'm like, that's just basic, and he just constantly is like,
Just
pause.
quit commenting on me right now, bro. Okay, but dude,
Why does everything have to be sexual?
why don't you find out? Okay, that was crazy.
That is.
I'm gonna stop myself there.
Yeah.
I just need to watch like a full Joe Rogan podcast to see what they talk about, because I
mean,
watched like 3 over the weekend, but I never finished all of them.
yeah.
It's just,
If we're gonna take this wrestling terms, Olympic team trials this weekend.
Are you going?
No, they were this weekend.
Oh.
They were this weekend.
Oh.
Okay. Who retired? Somebody retired. Who was it? I know Jaden Cox retired. He was getting old.
Yeah, he's an old.
Oh,
boy.
and then Mark Hall retired. Yeah, he wrestled for Penn State.
No, I know who he is.
Yeah, he
He
was
retired?
pretty young. Yeah, he was pretty young. He
Damn,
retired.
Yeah, I was about to say he wasn't as old as.
Dayton Fix chokes another big tournament. You know, That kind of
Once again,
seems to be his style.
5'4" mini Pekka chokes. Oh, pause. I'm not gonna say that. That comment could have gotten out of hand. You're lucky. I'm just.
I wonder what you were gonna say.
Kyle Dake gets beat by Jason Nolf.
Yeah,
Jason
I saw
Nolf
that.
beats Kyle Dake.
That was crazy. I was like,
Yeah, that is crazy. Jason Nolf also beat Jordan Burroughs. You know,
yeah.
all I see is gold added.
But all I'm saying is Jordan Burroughs.
He's getting old. He
is getting old. He's
He's-
past his prime by this point.
Yeah, he's definitely past his prime. I gave him another year or so, and I think he's
retiring.
out.
Let's talk about OCU Cowboys coach retiring.
Oh, bro, John Smith retires
Yes.
with 490 dual wins.
Yeah.
He
He should have at least gotten to 100. That's all I'm saying.
he is at
He
500.
only had 10
Yeah,
or
yeah.
500, yeah.
Okay.
But
500
He
dual
only had
wins
10
would be
more.
crazy.
they definitely could have gotten it done. They were like number 2 team in the country going into like
NCAA's.
yeah.
Yeah, qualified all 14 or all 10.
Yeah.
Qualified all 10 guys, and
And only had like 2 or 3 plays.
yeah, I only had 2 or 3, or I think it was 3. It was Plot, Fix,
Like
and
place at the
Isaac,
NCAA.
yeah.
and
Dustin Plott.
Dustin
Da-
Plot,
Dave
Fix, and
Fix,
Isaac.
yeah. I don't know his last name.
It's some weird.
Yeah, it's tricky, but Hagen is very educated in this topic right now.
I'm about to be
I'm
educated.
surprised
This
he's
is
not
kinda
talking
me and
about
Eddie.
it.
By like next year, if we're still doing this, I'm gonna be like, bro, did you see
Yeah.
so and so whipped the shit out of somebody? It's gonna be.
I went to a
educated.
couple OSU tournaments, or not tournaments, but duels this
Yeah.
year. And if I'm gonna be honest, Dayton Fix is the most boring guy to watch.
Dude, he won all his matches by like tech fall.
No, not the ones that I went to. But I actually went to like some good duels. But it's like I hate the way he wrestles. He's so defensive when he's wrestling, so it's just like nothing's happening in his
Yeah.
matches. That's why he loses like the championships
Actually,
and
a
finals.
fact, Dayton Fix never scored an offensive point
In the finals.
NCAA finals.
It's
He never
because
scored
he's
an
such a
offensive point.
like if he wrestles someone good, he does not wrestle like he doesn't try and score points.
Yeah, he won't open up.
He won't like.
But he won, right?
He just like no.
No,
He didn't
He
win.
got
He's a first
second
ever-
time. He got second 4 times.
First ever guy to get second 4 times. Never won it.
I was watching the final. I can't remember where I was.
He's old though. He's like old.
Dude, he's like
20
23,
Really?
24, 25 maybe.
No, he's like 26.
Is he? Should we see it?
26 because
Yeah.
he had 5 years in
How
college.
old is Dayton Fix?
I got you.
Daytona Phoenix. What? That doesn't make sense.
How do you spell it? I got it. Dayton Fix is 26.
Yeah, I was about to say because once you graduate college, like if you just do a regular 4-year, then you're gonna be 25, and he had 5. He had 5 years, so
Yeah, because what was he? 5-time Big Ten champion.
yeah.
First 5-time Big Ten champion.
No, not Big 10, Big 12.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Big
I was
12,
like, where?
yeah.
I didn't.
Big 10's like
Ohio State.
Ohio State, Iowa,
Yeah.
just-
Michigan.
yeah, Michigan State. Chase Sabante transferred to, or as some people call him, Chase Satellite. I'm in his like little Instagram room chat. It's
What?
cool. He invited me, but so he's like a really good wrestler for Michigan State.
Yeah.
Transfers like a bunch of the comments. He transferred to Michigan, and a bunch of the comments on like the post and everything.
Yeah.
They were just like, bro, really just walked across the street.
Where's he
he
at?
just traveled across the street, Michigan State.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah.
see something like
And
he
so, but I've always liked him. I think he's a very good wrestler. He's
He
very
is.
technical.
Yeah.
David Carr, love that dude.
Yes,
Oh.
bro.
He's so good.
Gets it done in the NCAA finals this year over Keegan O'Toole.
Yes.
Keegan O'Toole beat him at
I want to say
whatever they are in, Big 10, Big 12.
it's Big 12.
Yeah, beat him.
Where?
David Carr beats him. Or
Yeah,
no,
because he was at Iowa
Keegan
State.
O'Toole beats him.
Yeah, Keegan O'Toole beats him at Big 12.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and literally walks Keegan O'Toole.
Just walking like a dog with a leash on his neck.
Wait, where is this guy at?
That guy's at Mizzou.
Yeah.
So Keegan O'Toole, he's like a 2-time NCAA like champion.
Yeah.
And so David Carr, he's now a 2-time. But his dad was a 3-time like NCAA champion. Like he won all 3 years he wrestled for Iowa State.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it just kind of ran in that family. But Keegan O'Toole's good.
Yeah, Keegan O'Toole's solid. He's quick.
Oh yeah.
Technical. They're pretty fast.
But
They
David
wrestle
Carr
157 pounds, and I'm telling you
David
right now, I
Carr's
can never compete with those
a
dudes.
dog.
At all.
I also like watching David Carr's like Instagram videos because he's big into church and he like thanks God for everything. I think that's very respectable.
Yeah.
Best guy to watch on Instagram, Nick Suriano.
Right.
Handsome Tuesday.
Hashtag it is a handsome Tuesday, guys. It's actually not.
Are you gonna make the weight?
When are we posting this? Are we posting this? When are we posting this tomorrow?
We should post this Tuesday.
Really?
So the
Tuesday?
missile, yeah, we're gonna.
Hashtag it's a
I'll
handsome.
post on the Instagram story like, hey,
Yeah.
hashtag Handsome Tuesday. and call it out.
It's a handsome Tuesday.
Just,
Hopefully tomorrow this comes. It depends on how long it is. If it's like an hour 40, like I doubt it is. Cause
yeah,
do you know what time we started?
We started at like
9:15.
yeah.
And plus we had like that little
10:30.
drip check for no reason. Don't know
No,
why.
it was cool. We're putting that in, please.
That took like 20 minutes. It was
Check
long.
has to go in. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool because I wanted to show off. Because Spencer, he asked me earlier
Making a
today.
fashion
He's like,
statement here.
should I wear the cutoff sweats? And I was like, yeah. And so just
Very drip oriented.
had to point them out.
Yeah.
Very drip oriented this episode.
Yes.
Seems like.
Yes. We should just start putting on stupid outfits for this podcast. That's all I'm saying.
I should have got that. Remember that in the first episode?
Yeah.
We had those hats.
Your
I
sister
should
just randomly throws hats at us.
I should have.
Dude, I should have brought the Let's Get Wild hats.
Yes. That was a crazy night to wear
Those
those too.
activities in the Let's Get Wild hats was.
Are they at your house?
Yeah, they're down in my room.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I definitely know you don't remember what happened to those that night.
No. I forgot all about them, if I'm gonna be honest.
Is this the? What
This
night
was
is
like the silly night of
Is this where you
ripping
pulled the
towel
towel?
racks, yes, out of the wall. Not my proudest moments.
Dirty girl with the booze. Eli.
Yep.
Eli is a dirty girl.
But
Yeah. Bro was like,
Should we put this in?
I don't care.
Alright, as long as you don't care, because you're the one I'm worried about. I know.
the only thing I remember, bro, death grip on the toilet, bro, just like hanging. You could just hear the toilet seat banging, bro. It was so funny.
But I mean, just yeah, yeah.
Pretty solid.
But I think going back into wrestling, I think this will be a good year for us.
Yeah, just kind of close it up here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think one more year left. We're gonna gotta ball out here, so we're gonna do what we
get it
can.
all. Hopefully win. There's some really good guys in my weight class coming back, so I'm just gonna focus on them and try to get to their level. And yeah, I mean nothing much. Now we gotta film the little the one.
We do got film sponsorships.
But
Is this the end, or is there anything
Yeah,
else
we're
we need to
just
talk
Nah,
about?
I think we're
this
just pretty
is
much
good.
yapping at this point. So
Yeah.
I mean, but go about good stuff.
we just
Yeah.
be giggling sometimes, just giggling and goofing.
I think we need to start getting into more like personal lives with people, because my thing is I don't know anything. I don't know
Yeah.
much about you. I mean, for a while, I knew you in elementary school, but there was nothing
Okay.
good about it.
What do you do outside of like wrestling and all that?
outside of
I know
wrestling,
exactly what you do.
I go to the gym.
He goes to the gym. He plays video games. He's a cool man.
I
there.
don't even really play.
Oh
video
my
games.
gosh. Okay. I just want to point this out.
Oh my god, I know that. Dude,
I just want to point this out. The night I was a dirty girl off the booze. Before that, me and Spencer were just trying to waste time before we started, and we played UFC. Beat
Yep.
him every single game, like round, for
the like done.
Besides one.
Okay, besides one, because I was giving you opportunities because I could tell you're getting pissed because I just kept knocking him out.
Dude, it was so bad.
We at least did like 30 matches or like rounds and stuff.
Something like that, dude. We played
And
so much.
I whooped his ass every time.
Yeah.
Like just he's right here on my lap. Just bah, bah, bah,
Are you a
right
big-
there.
Are you a big UFC guy or?
Yeah, I mean, I play some
Not
UFC.
anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. I haven't really played since that night. I'll play some Siege here and there. Some Hell Let Loose. But that's really all I really play.
Do you watch UFC or is there like anything like other than wrestling like
You're involved
physical
in
like you know like
really
I wouldn't
like.
say combat but also combat kind of like you watch?
I like watching UFC fights. Like, I watch a lot of
Sean
the
O'Malley's
prelims
dog.
to the
It's not the only one you know.
to UFC 300. I watched a lot of the
Conor McGregor.
prelims.
I watched all of
But
it.
nobody in my family bought the pay-per-view, so I didn't get to watch the good fights. I really wanted to watch
StreamEast.io. That's what you gotta use.
Oh,
That's
okay.
illegal, but it works. I watched all of it. I'm like obsessed with UFC.
Yeah.
You got any predictions for upcoming UFC fights? Do you know what's coming up?
Ooh, Conor McGregor returning.
He's gonna get his ass whooped.
You really think Michael Chandler is
my
really
gosh,
good.
yes.
Michael Chandler is good.
So I was watching like fights from like 9 months ago. I was at Buffalo. I always just had my phone up.
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching Michael Chandler. He is like, I'm like,
He's a dangerous man.
you got any predictions? You know, I know there's some people at school that like to bet. Lost a little
Trevor
bit of money.
Johnson. He's a real big gambler.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that'll be a good fight. I think they're definitely gonna dog it out for.
I think all 5 rounds. I think
Yeah,
it's 5. Yeah, it's 5
it's definitely gonna go 5 rounds, or somebody's getting knocked out in the first.
What if Conor
That's the only
McGregor
way
hits him
it's
with
going.
the Jose Aldo special and like knocks him out like very start of the fight? That'd be crazy. I'd laugh my ass off.
Predictions right now. I take my Conor McGregor by decision.
Ryan Garcia and
I watched the
Haney.
first 5 rounds and I was like, this is so
Devin
boring.
Haney.
In turn, I can't get into boxing. Like,
No, I
like
can't
MMA.
either because there's just nothing going on. They need like to involve legs if it's going to be fun because people who
It's
get
like
kicked in the
wrestling,
head, just that's whenever kids like or guys just get messed up.
Dude, sometimes if you just go on like ESPN Plus, they have random UFC fights on, bro.
That's why
they're
I
just
watch
like
it on.
fight nights, bro. And I was watching this one. I don't know. It was these 2 chicks they were fighting, and this girl hit like a spin kick, bro, and it clocked
Tornado
this
kick?
girl, bro. I don't even know, but like the whole side of her face
I
started
hit you
like
with that on-
swelling up. Oh my god! Here we go. Back with
UFC.
you.
I
But
hit him with that, knocked him out. It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna toot my own horn or anything.
But-
Toot. So
Just like me, like boxing is just like so like it's not boring. Like one person I love watching UFC is Bo Nickel. He is
Bo
like
Nickel's
he's
a
so
dog,
good.
especially during wrestling.
Yeah, when he like
can we talk about this? 6-0 professional UFC career.
Yes,
in the
he's
UFC,
dog.
he's 6-0 right now. He is really good.
Won his last fight by submission.
Yeah, I think like almost all of his
He
fights.
knows
were-
to handle those men well.
But he did not have the best fight. Like he even knew like he finished him in the 2nd round. He like got it. He was just like throwing that. But he is so fun to watch. And I usually don't like it when all it is just wrestling. Like I like
he's
see
just
some stand up.
so good at it. It's crazy.
Aljamain Sterling, you know him.
Mm-hmm.
He is such a good wrestler. Like he power bombed a dude in like his last fight at 300 in the pre. Like he picked him up and like it. That's why just boxing is not for me.
Boxing's so boring, but I'm pretty sure didn't Ryan Garcia win that?
Yeah, he won by
I
decision.
don't know who the one guy is, but he pops up on my TikTok. For
Devin
me.
Haney?
No, he's some Mexican dude, bro.
Is it Salt Poppy or whatever?
Maybe, bro,
It's
but
like-
he just like dances when
Yes.
he's fighting these dudes, and he's mad crazy.
Oh, I know
looking,
who
bro.
you're talking about. I think it's either Salt Poppy or there's this one dude who's like, it's weird. Like I know what you're talking
And it's
about.
always that specific
Yes.
sound that the edits get made to, bro.
Yeah.
But he is like nasty with it.
My favorite time during TikTok is whenever Sean O'Malley was like popping off, and it was just like his walkout song.
He's the superstar. Yes. I bet if you looked him up, I have like 3 Sean O'Malley edits favorited, just all UFC. What are you doing?
69. The channel 69 is okay.
Quit playing with the TV remote, Eli.
Yes, sir.
I thought he was going to give character traits out. But, where are we going? Where are we going?
Family Feud, dog. Okay, keep going, guys.
Where were we before we started? We were talking about
Yeah,
Sean
O'Malley's
O'Malley.
Walkout song and everything.
Sean O'Malley. He's just really good, and I'm ready for it, especially for him. Like finding someone like Marab, who's just straight. All he does is shoot steak downs and misses like. I think he has like a 18.
He's about to hit him with that.
Can we talk about another wrestler that went UFC? Ben Askren. Okay.
What about him?
Has the is the person that got knocked out the fastest in UFC history. I think it's like, what, 3 seconds?
It's like 3-4 by Jorge Masvidal, just a flying knee.
Yeah, bro runs in, tries to shoot a shot, and it was flying knee to the face, and Ben Askren went sleepy, night time. Okay.
And then he hasn't done anything since then. Bro fought Jake Paul, lost. I mean, like, he's done.
There's another
wait,
wrestler, the Kyle Crutchmer. I think he's in the UFC. I don't know how well he's doing, but he's pretty solid.
Yeah, he was pretty.
I remember watching him. So this was whenever my brother was in high school, and he used to watch the OSU duels and stuff. And I was at the duel that he broke his ankle like his senior year or junior year in college. And
you were telling me about this the other day.
yeah, it's like he broke it. He's like sitting there just laying on the mat, like no reaction. And like the doctor came up, examined him, told him that he broke it. And all you hear him yell is, "Fuck!" You just hear it, like the mat's like down here. I'm like 32 minutes.
No, he's 10-2. I was telling you,
10-2, yeah, he's
Kyle
good.
Crutchmer.
Yeah, he's a dog. But he like broke it, and all you hear is "fuck," and I'm like, and we're sitting like third or like second row, like off like the base layer from the mat, and you can hear it so loud.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. But I remember watching him, and that dude was just rock solid. Like he looked like an absolute monster, like a problem in like college for wrestling.
Dude, Gallagher Iva is a different experience, bro. Being up in that gym during a duel is a different experience.
It's especially if you're going to like a close one.
Okay, can we talk about the Yellowstone intro this year?
The Yellowstone. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
Dude, that
about.
was so cool. It was so cold.
Oh,
Like it just had like all the coaches' names and like wrestlers'
Yeah.
names and stuff on it. But it had like an orange tint instead of the yellow tint, bro. It was so cool.
it was tough.
But Gallagher Ivar, listen to
Hagen has no idea. What
I was like,
I has no idea.
we should take Hagen to an
A duel?
OSU duel.
Yeah.
One of these days,
I
like
would
next
totally
year.
go. Any college
Because it's cheap to get in. It's only like $5 if you buy a ticket at the door, like type stuff, depending on like what the duel
So
is.
GA.
Yeah. But there's always like some really good duels that are going on at home. I think Bedlam's a really good one to go to if you want to like.
That's at home. That's at Gallagher next year. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
No.
Or the first one will be. The first
one will be.
Yeah.
not going to that. Because
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
going to go
he's a big
to
OU
OU.
fan.
I have an OU.
He's
I'm not going to OU to watch my
OU
team.
just boom, boom,
Dude.
boom. OSU.
Okay. But OU was kind of good this year.
They weren't
They were
bad.
competing.
But nothing like OSU. So
I can't go anywhere without someone saying, we were literally at softball. They were trying to practice, and all I hear is, what was it? Hadley O'Toole.
Hadley O'Toole and Ashley Bros just
They're
roasted
like-
him because we were wrestling. So like softball field, and then behind like the fence and everything, we were over here wrestling towards the batting cages. And so he like went to shoot in on me because we just mess around doing softball
Oh,
practice.
yes.
I grab him like this and just lift him off his feet like he's upside down. Just lift him and he's like, ah! He's like
My head
screaming
hurts
for
so
his
bad.
life. And so they were like just laughing at him. And then we walk in there and they were like just bringing up stuff that happened the whole time, like OSU versus OU and stuff. The
Yeah.
whole time just roasting him.
Chloe tried
And
to
Chloe
defend
even
him.
was like, she was like trying to defend him because Chloe, she's
going
like,
to
she's
OU.
going to
Committed
OU,
to OU, yeah.
but like,
school.
Completely not for sports.
Yeah.
But
We only have one going.
for sports, that's
Casey
Paige
K.
Smith. She's going to Kansas City Community College.
Why did we have to bring that up? Okay.
Well, we were talking about colleges, but yeah. So it was just a whole thing. Hayden just gets bullied during practice.
I do. It's fun though.
It's fun.
No, you know what? I need you to watch a video. Oh no, I did show you it. Me versus Coach Massey. I did show you
he
that.
just gets like spanked, bro. He's just getting messed up.
So all the video is I'm on the ground and he has my hand and he's pulling my hand through my legs like this, and then I'll show you it.
Hagen just looked like a little baby in that
I
moment.
could have sworn I showed this to you.
You have to insert this clip. I hope you know that.
I'll put.
Yeah, just put like a little
I'll
snippet
put it
of it, and it's just you just hand between your legs, just getting manhandled.
So here's the first one.
Do sounded. Hey, you're just stuck on the ground.
And then this one, dude. This one, yes. My hand in between my legs. And I was like, at first I was like, dude, he had to wrestle. He never wrestled. He just started doing stuff.
That's good, bro. That's good. That's good.
But
So that's why I'm not wrestling this season. I'm not playing basketball. I know dang sure, but
that's why I'm not wrestling. This
Nate and Noble were trying to get me to wrestle. I'm like, dude, I mean, if you look
You'd
at
be
me,
a manager because you're good
I'd
with
be a better
videos, and I
manager,
think
yeah.
those vlogs of tournaments and stuff, like overnight tournaments.
So yeah, so tournament vlogs.
this time not 22 minutes. I'm gonna do short snippets.
Yeah, but we'll be solid this year. I think. I don't know if Carlos is coming back this year after the whole thing at state. I was talking to him.
Really?
Yeah, he's very unsure about it. So
I know he's wrestling freestyle Greco. He wrestled this weekend.
yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if he's coming back or he may transfer. Who knows? That'd be crazy if he just went up and transferred to like Winfield or something. But I mean, I just haven't gotten to talk to him because he's online schooling now.
Yeah, and he's working a bunch. So
Yeah, he's got a good work ethic on him though.
Into the
Yeah.
transfer
If
portal.
he just
That's how I always wanted to make like jokes about it.
transfer portal is basically open now. It's free game, bro.
facts.
Free
It's
game
because you
this
can
next
just
year you can
transfer
transfer
and-
wherever you want. There's no
like precautions where you have to wait to play your sport till next year and stuff.
yeah. There's no semester or rule.
Yeah, so
But-
Ponca City. I'm just kidding. No. I want to stick it out for my last year here.
Yeah, that's what
I've been here since first grade, so
Yeah.
I don't see
All
that.
my life.
Yeah,
Stick it out and play with what cards we get dealt. That's what it is.
Pretty bad cards for Arc City, but
yeah, but I mean, I think this year will be good. I think we got a solid team this year.
Yeah.
We got some solid freshmen coming up. For football wise, I don't really know. Football wise, we got me, Darius on the line. That's about it.
maybe.
No offense to you, Tegan, but I have not seen you actually play in a whole year, so I don't know.
This guy,
This guy's coming up, We'll find out. But just a lot of progress needs to be done with our line. We need kids to get stronger.
Yeah, the
Put on
line
weight.
was old. Like there was
Yeah, there was
Bunch of
okay.
seniors.
So I think I explained this last podcast.
Yeah.
but they were all seniors besides me on the starting lineup,
and then you
I
have
tore my ACL. So then
Then
it
it
was
was
like
all
by the
seniors.
end of the season, it was just all seniors, and then Darius was like starting to get played in there because we need him to get developed because. He was a fullback, but every time we pulled, he wasn't really finding his blocks very well. So they moved him to tackle. So,
Yeah.
but I think he'll be a really good offensive lineman if he just works on his technique.
Definitely.
But before we end this one, I want to point out, I don't think they got enough recognition.
Oh my god!
But my Woody Crocs, they got Andy written on the inside. That's cold. This thing's metal.
Oh my god, I knew he was
It's
gonna
metal.
bring this up,
Dude,
bro. I knew he was
That's
gonna bring
badass.
this up.
You need to
But,
get one of the Spurs on the back. Have you seen those?
Yo,
You need to get one of
The
those.
Spurs would go.
Yeah.
You know what? I might buy you some just for that.
Hell yeah.
I will get you the Spurs on the back.
Yeah, but yeah, I think those got more recognition or deserve more recognition. But I think we should end it there.
Yeah, I don't.
I think that was a good long podcast. And
Past my bedtime. No,
it's past mine too, brother.
I'll usually be watching UFC at this point.
Yeah, we gotta film the sponsors and stuff.
Oh, I forgot it. Yep, let's film that.
And then once we get that done, then I'll probably head home and hopefully sleep. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep now.
Yeah, you drink. Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, dude. Oh, wait.
maybe.
Oh, I got some new BCAAs things.
Oh, yeah.
Sour Patch Kids, yeah. Those
But-
are gonna be good.
Hey,
But-
I thank y'all for letting me come out and be on the podcast. You know,
Thank you.
I enjoyed it, even though it was
Thanks for coming
The
out.
first
it's currently
It's late.
11 o'clock at night. But
Yeah. No, it's only 10:50. This guy exaggerating.
okay.
But
Thanks for y'all having me here, and
This was
I enjoyed it.
fun. I think this is
coming
something we need to stick with because obviously this is going well, and the feedback we got on the first one was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There was
That's-
everyone at school was telling us, and they were asking me. It gets so annoying though sometimes because I was getting asked whenever I was walking to school, and if you don't know me, I am not a morning person.
Jeez.
Dude,
one
this dude looks like a
bit.
bear fresh out of hibernation.
Yes, I
coming
am
into
so
school, bro.
bit- Like it's to the point where like every morning I genuinely question if I should wake up for first hour. Like I'll even get like 9 hours of sleep the night before. I'll like hear my alarm and I'm like, should I just skip first hour?
You know what it is?
It's
You don't eat breakfast.
I shouldn't, bro. I'm fat as shit.
It's got the gut.
I got the gut of like 3 regular dudes.
As you were saying, people were like coming up to you. or
Yes,
something.
they'd like ask me and stuff before school, and they'd be like, "When's the next podcast?" And like people during school would ask me. It's like I think we should just stick with it and then ride it out. You know, see till next year. Like during summer and stuff, we could definitely get a lot done because that's whenever everyone's free and.
And it's like, I mean, that'd be a perfect time to talk about football and stuff.
Yes.
But just to get some people, and we need to get some seniors too. I
We
think
could get Trace in here too.
Trace, obviously.
Because summertime, that's whenever Trace is very passionate about football. That's going to be his like cooking time. That's his brewing time. We could get Spencer back on here, see like how he likes it.
Yep.
And I mean, we could get a couple like seniors this year for football. We get some seniors for softball and basketball and stuff this year.
I think we need to kind of, I wouldn't say diversity, but kind of get like
Get
either
most of
Maddie
the
or Haley
seniors.
next. I
Yeah.
think Maddie or Haley next is good, and then
Yeah.
we'll go back to Solomon would be like Trevor or Colby.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
Yeah.
But
We'll
I
find
think that's.
out.
But
But it's just a learning process right now. You just gotta
it
get
is.
like stick with us right now because we're just kind of figuring everything out. This is only our second podcast.
Yeah, just kind of roll with the punches here.
Yeah, so we'll
Uh,
find out.
Thank you guys for
Yeah.
all the
Feedback and like
Great
just telling
feedback.
us that we're doing good. And thanks for the comments. Comment some more because I like reading those. It makes me feel better about
Yeah.
myself.
yeah. I love it.
I love it because you would have more comments to go through. But
Facts.
But I'm really excited for this project, I'd call it. I think next thing is I kind of want, not like a studio, but I want to find,
Like a little like room or something.
yeah, it's like just a
like a
perfect
better
room.
podcast area.
And like, I don't know about like if I like the couches. I think like a nice like table, like
We need
Like
like
the
a
Joe
man-
Rogan
Joe
setup?
Rogan. They
The
just
Joe
have tables. They have a
Rogan
TV back here. They might put on some clips.
I
Like,
need like a man cave. Is what we need.
but where would we do? I mean, I think we're
Spencer's
moving.
bedroom. Spencer's got a nice man cave. I'm not gonna lie.
Mine. It's like,
like-
long, but
it's
it's
like-
like. Kinda,
Yeah, short. Just
And there's no way we're gonna
That's what she
fit
said.
a good table. Actually, ooh, mine might be a solid one.
Dude, we just need to run like a garage, bro.
facts.
But what garage? But like whose garage?
I ain't got a garage.
Mine is very small and
Let's use one of your dad's shipping containers.
We actually filled both of those up.
Oh shucks.
It'd be
What?
pretty weird.
What?
It'd be pretty.
No, just junk that we have at the house, bro.
Ah,
Cause we got to. Cause we
those
have
would have been cool. We need to like find like a like a little thing, and then we just need to do like a DIY project and like make it into like a man cave. I think that'd be
I
badass.
think that's pretty dope. Potentially a third member of this podcast is like a.
Possibly.
I think that's it. I think that'd be a good one.
You're just. I feel like you're good to have around because you're good energy.
Yeah. But
Kombucha. I think that's a drink. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, kombucha is a drink.
Sweet.
I see it on TikTok. People be promoting it.
Yeah.
But
What does it even do?
it's like to help gut health or something like that.
What's the positives of kombucha? Antioxidants that can kill harmful bacteria and fight several diseases. Okay.
top
Yeah, that's
5 energy
cool.
drinks
We
right
learned
now.
something.
Top 5 energy drinks right now. Give me.
We're going for 30 more minutes.
Give me White Monster at 1.
Ah, no.
Juneberry Red Bull at 2.
Out of here. You have no taste.
I
What the hell?
Dog. Give me the Blue Sour Patch Ghost.
Okay, I'll agree with that one. That's pretty good.
Shoot.
That's the flavor of BCAAs. I got Ghost Blue Raspberry.
So W. I'm trying to think here now.
I still need to watch Peanut Butter Falcon. Like
yeah,
you
bro,
recommended.
Peanut Butter Falcon's so good.
It's a movie.
Give me.
It's not like it.
like,
I don't even know what else. Give me like the Watermelon Monster and shoot.
Darius always be getting that one.
The peach monster is good too. Those are my top 5.
But my top 5, we got C4 Skittles.
What?
John Jones is coming back to fight Tom Aspinall.
Oh shit.
He's coming back.
But
That's sorry, I shouldn't have went as crazy as it did, but that is.
but
That's actually kind of crazy.
That's insane.
I'm gonna go C4 Skittles top dog because that's just it. Great pre-workout. Great
Okay.
pre-workout drink. I'm gonna go. Have you ever had Ghost Swedish Fish?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Gosh, so good. Rise. I'm trying to think. It's Blue Sour Patch Straws. What the hell's going on with you? Let's use both of our eyes now. Come on now, brother. Rise, Ring Pop. It's pretty gas. I'll let you try that one.
Yeah.
And I want to say I'm gonna go Ghost Blue Sour Patch Kids.
You know the Monster Water, bro? The Kiwi.
Kiwi Killer or whatever.
Yes, bro. That one's so good,
bro. It's like Monster Hydro. You gotta try it. Kiwi Killer. It's the best one. It's so fucking
I
good.
heard that. Theo Vaughn.
Don't get the grape one
Like
because that one.
life or something. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, you
It's
see
like-
somebody
Dude, you
walking
don't
with a
wanna try
monster, bro.
The Patty
you know they're
Pamlet-
going home to
Patty
swing.
Pamlet pre-workout.
He's a dog too. Patty Pumlet is
Yeah.
pretty good.
But
He's a-
his pre-workout, I want to try it. It's at Walmart.
Huh.
I'll have to
Yeah.
buy it sometime. But it's like Patty the Baddie.
Patty the Batty.
But he just looks like a little. He looks like the definition of where is he from? Like,
UK.
yeah, he looks like the definition of a UK guy. He's got like the bowl cut going. He's just.
Definitely.
No offense to the UK viewers, if we have any, but.
Well, I mean, we got Australia.
Yeah,
We got-
I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's
Well,
get the
I'm
Aussie guy back in the
But like
comments,
from
bro.
an American standpoint, like whenever you picture a British person, because I'm sure you guys picture us like me, where I'm fat and shit. But if we're gonna be honest here, that's like typical
Cuts like
stereotypical.
50 pounds.
Yeah,
Patty
I
Pimlet
know.
cuts so much.
I know, but so like he just looks like that typical British dude. He just looks. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Dude,
Get you a pair of these, bro.
I actually never owned a pair of Crocs.
Get the Buzz Lightyear ones. So we could be like Woody and Buzz Lightyear.
Or should I get the donkey ones to your Shrek?
Ooh, yeah. I'm building this. If you don't know, I'm building a Croc collection right now.
Should I use the sponsor money to give me Buzz Lightyear?
You got money?
We're getting equipment for all these sponsorships.
Yeah. I was about to say, I was like,
I think I might make a post on like Facebook, like
Well,
open
damn.
sponsorships.
yeah. But all right, I think we're gonna call it there so that
Yeah,
we
let's
can
call
get
it
these
here. Yeah.
sponsorships out of the way because I'm trying to go home and I got some chores to do. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to